This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It is for entertainment purposes only. It's the one, the only eight father in the house, baby. Wow! The eight father's up, I'm up all night. I'm doing my homework. I'm doing my DD. Did you guys ever hear of the whole Archegos? They're a hedge fund, and March 26, 2021, they defaulted, okay, on margin calls, from investment banks, including Credit Suisse, uh, Numero Holdings, as well as Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. Basically, here's a situation once again of the synthetic shares, the market manipulation, and basically it went really bad. I believe the hedge fund lost around $8 billion in 10 days. Okay, and the funny thing now is it is catching the SEC's attention. Okay, I wasn't aware of this. I don't know if you're aware of it, but the new chairman, what's his name, Gary Gensler of the SEC, is apparently very concerned about a lot of the over leveraged and the market manipulation going on, and apparently he does have his eye on Citadel. Okay, so this is pretty big news. Here's a video I'll put on for you right now that he's talking about a few different things. He's talking about market manipulation in a lot of different areas, also in cryptocurrencies. But hey, just take a look at this. Let me put the volume up really quick. Give me 1 second, guys.
For one thing, Janelle, I've noticed Gensler is so new to this job that his almost every answer includes, I've got to check on the rules, I'm not 100% sure about the law, I need to talk to my staff. It strikes me, though, that these rules must be incredibly complicated if Gary Gensler has to check on so many things. It must be very difficult for companies to do business in this economy.
It's so funny you mention that, because the biggest concern I have among my sources is that when you look at the SEC and the CFTC and FINRA and really the alphabet soup of regulatory bodies out there, that there is a bit of an arbitrage, and it really gets difficult to set rules around family offices, which he was asked about, around short selling, which he was asked about, and cryptocurrencies. So he was fairly explicit in what he can and can't do. He asked Congress, for example, to take a look at cryptocurrencies and especially crypto exchanges around the disclosures and around investor protections that exist, saying that the market can really benefit from that. He also said when it comes to family offices that they really don't have a lot of purview over them, which is so interesting, Matt, because, just weeks ago, we had Morgan Stanley CEO James Gorman saying that that was an area that certainly needs more transparency, especially after this Archegos blow-up that we had. He did say a few actionable things. He said his staff was working on a report about what happened in January around those GameStop pickups, something that we can expect this summer. He also said that he's asking staff to review market making and brokerage concentration. So think Citadel Securities. That industry will definitely be getting a closer look under this current SEC. And you can be sure that when we hear from Gary Gensler, there were very explicit concerns around payment for order flow and the relationships that the brokerages have with their wholesalers.
So, guys, this is huge, Gary Gensler, baby, SEC. He's the new chairman of the SEC, and he wants Citadel, and he wants a lot of these, hedge funds to start becoming more transparent, baby. Well, what's going on? So I think this is tremendous news. I wasn't aware of it. Maybe you were aware of it, but I was not aware that the SEC was really, really, getting on Citadel's case now. They want transparency. They want to know what their true positions are. I mean, and according to this report, this is all happening this summer. This is all happening now, guys. So, we may not even know it, but we might be getting very, very close to the squeeze, baby. We may not even know it, because if you have the SEC, you have Gary Gensler, baby, the chairman of the SEC, getting hardcore on these hedge funds, And it all started because of all of this stuff. Like I said, you got GameStop, you got the Normera, you got Credit Suisse, all these big banks, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. They don't want to lend anymore to these hedge funds. They don't want to lend them more money because they're getting burnt. These major banks are getting burnt. And like I said, we don't know what could be going on with Citadel, okay? They might be mighty close to a margin call, okay? So anyway, I just wanted to put this out there just to let you know, as it turns out, the SEC, the chairman, Gary Gensler, the new chairman, he's concerned about market manipulation, and he's getting hardcore on hedge funds, and he is definitely got his eyes on Citadel. I think this is big news, and I just wanted to let my Ape family know, baby. The Ape Father loves you.